and we can wait till we can start recording once Patty gets all set.
All
But
right.
in the meantime, James, if you want to show me the thesis wiki, yeah.
Yep. So I broke them up here and put them up
Okay.
there.
You got it.
Okay.
And did you build that off of the thing that Russ has in Blackboard?
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of, all right, yeah.
On there, it's everything right there from his Blackboard.
Yep. If you want to show them someday how to do this in Tiddlywiki, go for it.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, or not. And and you'll still maintain the schedule the same way I did, and you've got it all pretty much.
Yep.
Yep. And you can keep the old sync sessions there in case people want to go back to them.
Yeah, that's what I figured I would do, and that way just put the 2018 just for easy navigation.
Yep, you got it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Wow, was that Russ's slides there?
Yeah.
Those are mine. I made those slides.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's funny. Can
you hear me now?
Yes, I can. How you doing, Patty?
I'm good. How are you?
All
Thanks
right.
for your help.
Oh no,
I appreciate it.
It's nice to meet you online.
It's nice to meet you as well.
So yeah, and all classes are different. So sorry about mine being different. And sometimes I forget and start like with the fire hose, and I should really start with a nice drip, drip, drip. But then the fire hose, people catch up and they're okay. And then they're like ready to go. And yeah, so sorry about that. But so you're at a community college somewhere, you wrote.
Tompkins Cortland Community College in Dryden. TC3.
TC3. I've driven past it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like literally between Cortland and Cornell.
And Ithaca, right. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, there's something else in Dryden too. I like that part of the state.
Yeah, it's a nice area.
So what do you do there?
I manage a help desk. So I work for Campus Technology.
Oh.
And that's what I do during the day, and then I teach at night. So
what do you teach at night?
In the fall, I teach help desk and user support. And in the spring, I teach hardware maintenance and support. And then I also do the internships because the students are in my office.
Wow, so they keep you busy.
Yeah, they do. But it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
You get to know the kids in a different way, or the students in a different way.
So where's your website? Let's see. I'm looking at it.
Where's what?
Where's your website?
Oh.
Am I in the right place, right?
I don't know.
My screen yet or no? Wrong screen?
Yeah, this isn't me.
Yeah, that's not you. No. That's
here, I'll go to shared screen.
Okay.
All right. So now, let me see.
That was my desktop. That looked scary, didn't it? Sorry about that.
Well, no, I don't think that's what I want. Let me, I have to open it. Okay. I was looking at a bunch of stuff while I was waiting.
Yeah.
Now, is this me or is this you? I guess this is me. All right. So where is my... Oh. All right. Give me just a second.
Yep.
You can see I got everything open.
Actually, we're not seeing your screen.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay. Well, all right. Let me just...
Help desk and user support. Is that your class, CSS 212?
Yep. Yep.
All right. I found your syllabus.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it looks like a Tiddlywiki wants to be. Yeah, so your project 3, let's just Tiddlyweekify your syllabus.
Oh my goodness, wow, okay,
We'll just do that. That's like perfect. Yeah,
okay.
or one of these days.
All
Yeah.
right, now okay,
Yep.
wait, let me,
Well, what's a master course syllabus?
the master course syllabus is what sits in our catalog. So
Uh-huh.
that's kind of the generic, that actually was developed by somebody
Yeah.
before me, but I actually look at it a lot differently. It's a very fluid course based on what I think is important for the students to understand at the time.
So it would be interesting then to derive a course syllabus, a teaching course syllabus from a master course syllabus, and we begin to see how Tiddlywiki can be used as an instrument of control.
Yeah, yeah. Now, how did you see my?
Oh, I just searched for it on the web.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I haven't shared my screen.
Yeah, no. So go ahead and
Okay.
share your screen. Hello, Marvin. How you doing?
Hi, Steve. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, good. So while Patty's figuring out how to share her screen a bit, so but Marvin, you seem to have some basic familiarity with FTP.
Well, several years ago, I took a few classes in networking. So
You're an expert.
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. It all comes back.
So we'll put that to the test.
Yeah. Do you have a place that you can FTP files and serve them, or do you need a place?
I actually need a place.
Okay, so we can get that from on your SUNY IT side. It's pretty straightforward, sort of. And I can walk you through that. If you had you'll need an FTP client. Are you Windows or Mac?
Windows.
So I'd suggest you maybe work on, James, what do you use on your Windows side? I use CyberDuck.
I don't really use anything on the Windows side. That's more for my video editing machine.
Yeah, see if there's CyberDuck, because that at least would be CyberDuck Windows.
I think FileZilla might work in Windows.
Yeah, do CyberDuck, because I know how to use it. It's free, and there's a synchronous button on it, which is kind of cool. That's like hard button to come by on FTP clients.
Nah, Mozilla is so much better.
Yeah, I guess. Your choice. But that's and if you want, we can go through and try and figure out, or we can go through your Tiddly spot for a few minutes and figure that out. But let's take a look at what Patty's done, because we chatted earlier today, and so we've got her About Me story. Yeah, and so click on volunteer there. So the Tagpill volunteers up in the.
Oh, here? Oh,
Yeah.
you picked the one that I haven't done anything
Oh,
with.
okay. Well, then pick occupations.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, and then so you got cows.
we have we were dairy farmers. We
Okay.
actually just got rid of our cows in December.
Oh, well, let's edit the Tiddler occupations. I have cows, but not at the moment.
Okay. Well, we're getting some beef cows.
Oh, okay.
Milton Galloways.
So what you did here was you created this link to occupations, and then you made a list of them, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let's go back to your About Me.
Okay.
And it's any number of places you can get there, all sorts of ways.
Okay.
And let's edit that.
Okay.
Okay, and you put a bracket around occupations and you put a bracket around secretary, right?
Right. Right.
Okay, so if you click now on secretary.
It's going to create its own Tiddler. Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. You want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead and click on secretary.
Okay. Oops. Secretary. Okay.
And you got the secretary Tiddler, and now let's edit that.
Okay.
Now, what do you know about secretary? It's one of your.
That was one of my first jobs.
It's one of your occupations, actually, right?
Right. Right. Yep.
So let's tag this to occupations.
So do I just literally
Yep.
occupation?
Yeah, and it's right there. You don't even have to finish
Okay.
typing and click and add it. You don't even have to add it. It's done.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And so save secretary. And now let's go to occupations, and we're at occupations. And can you go back to the Design Rights Studio? It's the first tab. And move on to exercise. I forget the number of this. It's About Me. I think it's 102. I should put the titles there. That would make everybody's life easier. Yeah, and scroll down, and there should be a list of the directions.
Yep.
A link to the directions, and it's okay. And then see where it says list links macro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't have to look at that now. And so we're going to look at that in a bit, and then scroll down.
Okay.
And right in scroll, it's looking for the use the list links macro. Oh, I
Okay.
didn't.
Right here?
Yeah, I didn't
You
give you the actual code. I thought I did. Okay. Well, I'll so scroll up and get the list links, the link to it, and I think it's right in the example.
The list link is
Right in under the core. Yeah. And so there you want to kind of go, and we're looking at that, and we're going to look at one of the examples. Opened with the example. So click on examples, and I think we did this in the video. And then see that code, see that line of code there, list links, filter, tag core macros down below?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Copy that, because you know what a tag is. You just tag something with occupations. So
Right.
copy that.
Okay.
You go back to your Tiddler, which is probably in the third tab now.
Yep.
And instead of listing your occupations there, let's paste that code that you just copied.
Down here.
Yep, and so just highlight all that stuff and backspace over it. And now, there you go. Yep.
Okay.
So now instead of, we don't want to look for things that are tagged core macros. We want to look for things that are tagged occupations. And you've got it.
Oh, yep. I remember this. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
you've got it above as well if you didn't feel like retyping it, or you can.
Oh. Yeah. No.
It's very unforgiving, and exactly so. So there's some things that are tagged to occupations right now. Okay, so now you can save occupations. And you probably don't want to tag About Me to occupation. So let's go to About Me. And you're already in the draft, so we can go ahead and edit it.
Okay.
You can edit the Tiddler for the About Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cows, but you're going to want to do the same logic there. You're going to want to tag registered Holsteins, created Tiddler, belted Galways.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you want to create Tiddlers for each of them and tag them to cows, and then you're making the Tiddlywiki do the work. I know it feels like it's a lot of work on your part, but
Okay. So now, can we do that one more time?
Yeah, sure. So let's close cows with the X. Yep. And keep closing things. We're going to go back to the draft of About Me. There you go. Okay. So so it's a little understanding the relationship of what is tagged and things that are tagged to it and about it, and understanding where a Tiddler sits in relationship to a tag is kind of complicated, and you'll get a feel for it over time. But the way that we're doing this exercise, and you can do it any way, and there's no right way, but the way that I was outlining it was that you would tag things like secretary and farmer to occupations, but you wouldn't necessarily tag occupations to About Me.
Right. Okay.
You can take occupations off of here. So see where about occupations, About Me is being tagged with occupations. It's right there on the left.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And
yes.
Up above where there's a little X to the right of the word occupations and the yellow tag pill.
Yep.
There. So you can click on that. There you go, and take that off. And you can go ahead and take the others off as well.
Just take all of them.
Yeah. And then you can save About Me. And now let's click on occupations again. And now we've just got secretary.
Secretary. Okay. All right.
Now, do you see another occupation down there?
Commercial fishing.
Sure, there you go.
Long line sword fishing right there.
Okay, let's edit this About Me Tiddler and see why that looks like that. You've got an extra set of brackets in
I
there.
think I do. Yeah.
Occupation, you gotta, yeah, it's a little complicated. You got to edit the About Me Tiddler. And this
Oh,
is-
right. Okay.
to the-
The About Me Tiddler, yes. Okay. Well, what did I just do? Let me see. Did I lose you?
No, you're right there. You,
Oh,
gotta,
okay. All right. So I had.
you have to edit About Me. First, you have to open the Tiddler. with the edit.
Right.
I know it gets its, and then on the left is, so yeah, you've got that extra set of, what were you,
Yeah, I was actually,
That's
this
fine.
was me trying to figure out how to do this.
what did you want to do there? What was your goal?
For a period of time, my occupation was long line sword fishing. So I just was going to include it as an occupation.
Okay, so then I don't think you don't need the brackets in front of the I, and you don't need the brackets after the word boat. So I worked on a long line sword. Oh, did you want it to be a sword fishing boat?
Yep, it's a long line sword. Well, long line sword fishing is the occupation, if you will.
Okay,
That's what we called ourselves.
okay. And commercial fishing?
Yeah, commercial fishing boat. That
Okay, there you go. So
I
then,
was actually editing this and kind of playing around, so that's why.
yeah, so that's fine. It doesn't matter. So we'll just use those. And so basically now on the right, you can click on them and they'll create tiddlers and tag it occupations. And that's really all we're looking to do right now.
So we're going to tag it occupations.
So you go on the long line sword fishing, you're going to go to the tag for that tiddler.
For occupations.
No, for long line sword fishing.
The tag, okay. Okay. Here.
Yeah. And so see how there's do you see how there's a the white box there that says draft of long line sword fishing, and it's kind of a white square. And so put your mouse inside there.
In here.
Yeah. So now you're in the tiddler. And we want to add a tag to that tiddler.
Okay. We want to add a tag.
Right, which goes under the titles. Right there. Yep.
Occupation.
And, well, it's right there. You can click on it. And it'll,
Okay.
yep, and that's all. And then you can save it. Save it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and now see occupations, there's 2 of them listed there. You can go ahead and close occupations.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not bad. I see. Okay. Perhaps I've been overthinking it.
No, it's, and then you want to do the same thing, but let's just do one more About Me. Let's do one more occupation.
Okay. Draft of About Me. Let me see. I didn't do a very good job when I was writing this. I used to own a heating and air conditioning business, and I didn't put my title in there because under occupations, that's where I put it. So this is really.
Well, it's okay. Let's just call
We'll
it.
go with it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And you can there you go. Yep. So we just want to go, and that's enough. You just kind of want to tag 3 things.
What the heck happened?
You
Sorry.
gotta click the save button. You click that checkbox, or you kind of missed it.
Okay.
And you click the X, so you don't want to do that. So hit cancel. You want to hit the save button. It's the checkbox. Yep. And it will close.
Yeah.
And so, I think you might find it a little easier if you clicked on Tools. And then scroll down to where it says Story View.
Story View. Oh.
So it's Home, Close All, Fold. It's about 4 up from the red one there. Story View. Keep going.
From the red one.
Right
Okay.
there. Yep. Right there. Yep. And
Oh, okay.
well, click the box. Click the word where it says Story View.
Okay.
And select Zoom In. And I think you might find this a little easier to work with. So now let's go back. You can go back to the About Me.
Okay.
Yep. And you can go ahead and close this. You can save it now. You don't close it. So save it so it's not always in draft mode. And we'll do one more. So let's do the road construction. So don't close it. Just go ahead and click on road construction.
Which again, I should have put my title, but.
Right. So now we can edit it and tag it with occupation. And you can save it now.
Yeah.
And then close it.
Okay.
And you'll go back to About Me. It's right there. It's
Oh,
open.
yeah. Yep.
So that's going to sequence things a little bit. And I think if you use the zoom in mode, you might find that easier. And I'll try and talk about that in class tomorrow. So
Okay.
do you want to, I don't know how much time you got now, but if you wanted to go ahead and kind of do your cows, then I'll check back in like 10, 15 minutes and see how you're doing.
That would be great.
Okay.
That's
Or you're
cool.
welcome. And then I'll move on
Okay.
and we'll chat a bit with, do I remember Marvin and see how he's doing.
So I'm going to click on stop sharing.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Come on, stop sharing. Okay.
Marvin, you still there?
That's it.
Where did he go? Marvin left.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. So then, yeah, no, I just didn't know. I didn't realize he'd left. So you can go ahead and share again if you'd like.
Okay.
And so did you try the next one at all? Or are you just sort of taking one at a time?
Honestly, I just was doing this one right now.
Okay. Yep.
I can't explain why I had so much trouble over the weekend. It was very frustrating.
No, yeah. Click on that checkbox there. The red checkbox. I'm a little surprised it's not saving for you automatically. I'm worried about that. Okay. And I don't know if I think it's saved, but it shouldn't have behaved that way.
When you save it here, you shouldn't have the red check.
Yeah. So do a new tiddler.
The problem is it didn't save it to the server. It's actually downloaded it and saved it to her system.
It did, right?
Yep.
When did I download it? Interesting.
It's just not being saved to TiddlySpot right now, is it?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Click on that wheel.
Whoa. Click on.
Click on the control panel wheel to the left of the red button. Yeah, so you never did the settings. You have to type in your password there.
I'm sorry?
You have to type in your password
Yep.
right there. Yeah,
I put my password in 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, somehow it didn't take on the third step.
Interesting.
Okay, and now click that. And go ahead and click that red checkbox. Let's see if it saves now. So see, it's starting to save Wiki.
For goodness sake, I'm sorry.
Save Wiki.
This is the joy of Windows 10.
Yeah, did you see that go?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do it again. Do it again
Okay.
so you'll see the save message.
Do it again so we see the message.
And watch in the upper right of your wiki. You see the yellow box?
Oh, yep, yep.
Wait for
Yep.
the next one. Did you see the second one?
I didn't because I have us from the Zoom session over it, but
Yeah, you can divide your screen in half. I just really want you to see that second button. Just drag it over so it's not
Okay.
obscured.
okay. I'm gonna do it again then.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, you're right. I have seen the starting to save wiki and not necessarily saw the saved wiki.
Yeah. So if you don't see the saved wiki, then it's not saving, and so that's okay. So now you should be good to go. And it looks like somebody else joined us. Let me check in with them. So Marvin's back. So
Okay, so I'll
you go ahead and I'll check in with you in a few minutes.
okay.
Yeah, Marvin,
Thank you.
do you want to share your screen? Okay, yeah, you had to restart. So did you want to show me your Tiddly spot? Let's just go through that real quickly. So Marvin, you can just go to Tiddly Wiki 5 and it should pop right up in your browser if you've been using this. It's like the 5th one down. Yeah. And let's go ahead and create a new one. Don't forget you want to copy that so you can retype it several times.
Okay, so when I create wiki over here, nothing happens. So
Yeah, you're not getting a button there. That's why you're not getting anything on that, right?
That's the same
Correct.
thing that was happening to me over the weekend. Sorry, excuse me for a minute.
No, that's fine.
so I've always had this problem. So I forgot exactly where I go to fix it. Actually, no. I think what I've done in the past, I've just clicked around and eventually, I guess, it works itself out. But yeah, this is a problem I've been having.
So now when you click on Create Wiki, it looks like it's going to work.
So yeah, now it is. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it worked now. So I'm not sure what I did.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't either. And you should just be able to paste right in that box. You should have it in your buffer. And now your link is down there on the bottom. Wait, down there on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, so it worked this time. So like I said, I have no idea what I did to get this.
Yeah, so let's go. So let's finish though. Let's go to the bottom link because you're not quite done yet.
Just make something up.
It doesn't matter. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I always like if you paste. If one of them is the title of your site, so and the other can. Yeah. If you don't do this, then it won't save the settings. You won't be able to save.
I did do this with that.
Yeah, sometimes you do. So yeah, no, I know. I didn't say you would be able to save, but I know if you
No,
don't,
yeah.
you won't be able to save. That's strange. That didn't look like it actually saved. Click on the control the wheel for the control panel. Oh, it did, I guess. Click on the info tab, the first tab. Yeah, it's interesting. It didn't really take your title. Yeah, so paste your title in there. It should just still be in your buffer. There you go. Yeah, that's what you'd expect to see. That's strange. Now click on that red checkbox. Let's see if it saves. Okay, so this works. Let's try it again. And just refresh. Probably want to refresh your buffer too while you're in there. Right. No, you were right. You want to click on Site ID and copy that to your buffers because you have to paste it.
Oh yeah.
Need a clipboard buffer. Okay, so you got the same problem. So what did you do last time?
I tried opening some lists over here.
That. You did that. Yes.
Right click, open a new tab.
And now you're in the fourth tab.
Then I came back.
Huh.
So this was all I did.
Yeah.
Differently.
Clicking that, you click there, and does that make it into a box? Yeah, okay, so it's just like not reliable. What browser are you using here, Chrome?
Yes, I am. Yeah, it is Chrome.
And what's the operating system?
Windows, I think it's the latest Windows. I'm not sure what number it is.
Is it Windows 10 or older?
It was Windows 10.
Yeah, this is just like not working for you at all. Did you try it in another browser?
I had the same problem in Explorer. And I also had the same problem using, I think it was Firefox.
Yeah. Are you running?
I did too. I did too. But then this morning when I used Chrome, went in, it worked fine.
Right.
Yeah, usually when I shut down and I start over, it's fine. There's no problems.
Really? So let's go to your cache. Are you in Chrome? Let's view your cache. You know what? Actually, go back to tiddlywiki5.tiddly5.com and do a shift reload.
What's a shift reload?
It's like that forces a flush. It will flush your cache.
Oh.
Is that a live button down there? You can just tell right away if it's a live button. No.
I'm just saying it was shift what, sorry?
Now hit the shift key while you're hitting your reload button up on your browser toolbar.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that still works. I think so. No, try flushing your cache. Do you know how to do that in Chrome? I don't see any toolbars, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's up in your...
The three dots, if you click on the three dots, we should...
Yeah. History.
I think more tools.
Yeah, I don't know. Clear browser.
There you go. Yep.
It's mostly the cookies and other site. The browsing history, that's totally up to you. And cached images and files is what's important to us. But if you want to keep your browsing history, that's fine, yeah. And see if you reload that page, TiddlyWiki 5 page, if it. Let's paste in your site ID in there again, and maybe it won't do that unless your yeah. But instead of pasting your password, leave it blank, yeah, and just put one character, yeah, and make sure they don't match. Okay. So maybe they've got to be. Maybe it's telling you your passwords aren't matching. Try leaving them. Try leaving it blank. Okay. Oh, now you got it to run. What'd you do? Because once you see that, now that's a button, isn't it? Create wiki.
Yes.
Yep.
What the hell? What did he do?
So I tabbed all the way down to create wiki.
What are you doing there? Huh. All right. We'll send this to Matt. It's like, what is going on here?
And I hit enter.
Okay, so that's catching the password. So you tabbed those things something. You did something to get it. I don't know what you did it there.
I guess I used the keypad buttons instead of the mouse. So I tabbed all the way down to create wiki.
Okay.
And I hit enter.
All right. Well, we can do that, or we can try to work on the FTP approach, whichever you're. So did you download CyberDuck?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So go ahead and open up DesignWrite Studio in a browser. No, but we'll need your browser open too. And put them side by side. And in exercise, well, I think it's 1.01. There are under the directions. Make this clear. Complete the steps. Oh, so it must be 1.02. Sorry. And then select the directions. And see where it says alternative, create a new TiddlyWiki 5 wiki. Easiest method and alternative, you want to go to the alternative. And okay, so let's go to the first one.
Would that apply to me because I'm not using a Mac?
Yeah, it should be fine, hopefully. When you use Chrome, do you care where things get saved? Is that like part of your life?
Oh no, for this class I save everything on the desktop, and at the end of the semester I'll put it in somewhere else.
Okay, but because we're going to have to reset your Chrome default save directory, and if that was going to bother you, then we'll have to. There's not really a workaround, so you don't care.
No, it's not a problem.
Okay, some people are very particular. Okay, so. I'm just so before we get to CyberDuck, we have to do the none of my pictures are working. Oh, I had a whole different. Boy, it's a lot easier to use Tiddly Spot. Okay, so we can go ahead and let's I don't quite understand that first step. Okay, so let's just create a local directory on your laptop. So go to your desktop and create a new folder and call it TiddlyWiki. Yep. Okay, and then go back to the design right. We're going to move that in a little while. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's got to go back to your and it needs to be a subdirectory called TiddlyWiki. So go back to your desktop and create a new folder called IDT 575 or something, and put TiddlyWiki inside of it. There you go.
Actually, I put in the wrong folder.
Yeah, you're not gonna. It needs to be. You want it in its own folder as its own subdirectory. Don't put it inside. Yeah, that might work. Yeah. Let's see what's in there. Okay, and then
this is like in my notes for this class.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll use that as your default download directory for Chrome. Okay. So go back to Chrome. Looks like you do the Save Tiddlers Chrome extension. So you click on that link. And we're looking for Chrome. So it's got its own set of instructions. Click the source code zip link. Okay. Download by clicking the source code zip link. Yeah, go ahead. We'll try that. It's that XPI file is what you need. Yep, that. Okay, and then go back to the directions. I don't remember what you do with it, to be honest. Top right in Chrome, downloads. I think it's right. You were right there. It's in advanced downloads. Privacy and security. Keep going. We miss it. Passwords and forms. Keep going. Maybe it's at the by languages, downloads. There we go. So change the location.
And we're going to use the file that we created earlier.
Yep. The designing and writing interactive texts, I think you had, is what it was called. Right there. Yep. That's it. Yep. And hit OK. No. Right. Yep. That. Okay. I think it might have to be lowercase tiddlywinky, but we'll see. Go back. So now we go back to design right. Save Tiddlers, top right and clone, click the Save Tiddlers icon. When do you drag that? Go back to the directions, the middle tab there, releases. We didn't do the next step. The tab that says releases to the left of settings. Yeah, in a different Chrome tab. Previous tab, but the previous tab in Chrome. They're right across the top. There's 5 of them. Yeah, no. Go back. No. Click the Releases tab. It's the 4th one from the right. Just to the left of Settings. The tabs across the top of the browser.
Oh.
Okay. You got Releases. Yeah, right. That one. Click. Yeah. So we have to. Those are the release, and then I think on this you can go back.
The previous page?
Yeah, go back to get the next step in the installation. Okay, so we installed. What do? You click Load in Chrome, navigate to Chrome extensions and click Load Unpacked Extension. Okay. That should have been, yeah, so see where we are? The second half of step 1.
Where it says Chrome extensions.
Yeah. In Chrome, navigate to Chrome extension. So copy that and navigate to that. Yeah. Yeah, I knew we forgot to do something. And maybe on the bottom, unpack something. I don't know. It said something about where you might find it. Go back to the directions. There's a second half to this step. Nope, the next tab over. Click on Load Unpacked Extension and go to the bsaver extension directory. Oh, go back to that. Let's read those directions again. Maybe we did the wrong thing. Maybe we didn't. This is annoying, yeah. Download by clicking the source code zip link. Okay, so let's do that and do the source code zip link. We didn't get the full code. We only got the XPI. So click on Releases, the link there. Yep. We need the source code zip. Oh, we did the wrong thing. Click on that zip. There you go, that one. Okay, and now unzip it. Okay. I don't know. Now go back to your Chrome extensions. It's the 5th tab, 6th tab, something, and see if we have an Load Unpacked Extensions, and maybe refresh this. They're up in the hamburger, maybe? Is there Load Unpacked Extensions? This is why we didn't do this. This is like, I forgot that this was very annoying. Up in the hamburger of Chrome, up far to the right of the browser, in the far upper right of the browser, there's a little hamburger icon. Up higher, just below your X, higher, 3 dots. There it is. No, James, any ideas where the Load Unpacked Extensions is?
Try More Tools.
Or click on Developer Mode, maybe. Yeah, try that. Extensions, that's where we are. Click on Developer Mode. It's on the extensions screen, just above the first trash can. No, yeah, there you go. Try that. I don't think that's what we're looking for exactly. No, that's not it. So close that. There's an X in the upper right. There's another developer mode button to the left of the word extensions in the main Chrome page. In the main Chrome page, yep. Way up at the top, it says extension. There. That's settings. So go to the extensions tab. And at the top, there's a developer mode. We just missed it. Right, just right. Oh, you missed it again. It's right above. Oh, no, don't scroll down. There's see the first trash can.
Yes.
Go above, and to the left, there's a little tab. Yep, click that. There it is. Load unpacked extension. And now navigate to that BBS newslet. Is that no? Wherever you downloaded that zip file. Actually, it's in designing and writing interactive texts. No, that would have been good. That's it. What did it want us to load? I don't remember. It's the releases tab. The next one, next tab. Scroll down. I think it's the previous page on this tab, previous page. So go back on this tab. And navigate, click load on, go to the bsaver extension directory and select the extension. It's the directory containing the manifest JSON file. Okay, let's go back to the extensions. I saw bsaver extension, so let's go to your extensions tab. You in it? Yep, and now load unpacked extension. And there's, no, I see bsaver. Geez, so hit cancel. Let's see where it is. So on your bottom of your Chrome bar, we've got the downloaded files. There's a little uptick. No, that's the directory that you're looking for. So it's Save Tiddler's extension. That's the one that you wanted. So whatever you were just in is what you wanted to do. So go back, load unpacked extension, and I don't know what you did. You untwist this one or?
Well, this is as far as I got.
So go up a directory if you can. There's an up arrow to the left one all the way. Nope. Ooh. No, there's a up arrow all the way to the left. Keep no. There. Okay, now click. Is there an OK? Can you hit return or something?
On this extension over here?
That's what it wants. Yeah, it wants that directory. I don't know. Try hitting return, I guess. There's no... It won't load it. There's no...
I think because it's still zipped.
Okay.
Did you unzip it all?
Oh, okay. You didn't unzip it? I guess not. I think you're right. So go down to the zip file in the lower left of your browser. And there's a tab to the right of it. There's a little up arrow. Right there. Yep. And open, show, yeah, open it, either one. I think it's unzipped. Okay.
No, because it's showing it's still compressed. Go back to the file and right click.
In your browser.
I'm sorry, where am I going? Sorry.
Go down to the zip file in your browser all the way on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
and do the up arrow, and can maybe show in folder. Okay, now can you right click on that and
Extract all. Extract all. There you go.
okay,
Extract.
click
Okay.
extract. There you go. Okay, now we should be able to load the unpacked extension. Back in the browser. And it's that one. And hit OK. Click I give up. I'm not going to be able to get, I don't have time to help you with this tonight. I'm sorry. You can, if you've noticed, some of the other students in the class are just using the same Tiddly spot.
Yeah, I had a question about that. If we were able to, I think someone mentioned that in one of the chats.
Yeah.
If we could actually use the same one for every assignment.
Yeah, you should continue to work on this. There's something going on. What I think is you've got some security settings or antivirus software that's preventing you from doing stuff on your own computer that you don't know. And I don't really know how to diagnose it. Because it doesn't look like you're unzipping stuff quite. Your browser's not letting you do stuff.
I'm going to be getting a Mac in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so. I don't know. In the meantime, I think we can use basically you can use Tiddly Spot. You can continue to work on the extension. I think it's a little hard. I know I'm not. We can try and make another appointment. Basically you want to delete it and download it again. I don't know. You should click on OK and it should load. But yeah, you can click on that directory. Click on that again. Click load. Click on that directory. Double click on that, and now click on the one below it. Click on the extension and hit OK. Maybe that'll load. Oh, that worked. Yay, we did something.
Yep, that worked.
Okay, so now click on the notice in the upper right-hand corner of your browser, there's a Save Tiddlers icon. Yep, click on that.
Oh, cool.
And do Settings. And see where it says Subfolder for Saving up above?
Yes.
Change that to TiddlyWiki exactly as you've got it written in your, which I believe was a capital T, capital W. And hit save. Okay, so now you should be set. So go to tiddlywiki.com. And there should be a big green download empty button about 2/3 of the way down the screen as you scroll down. There's a download empty. And you should see some activity on your screen.
Empty, it's in the bottom left.
Okay, so now on the bottom left, so go ahead and open that. And see if you can create a, now this is weird, I don't really like this. What you have to do is, when you download an empty, go out to your file system, to your Finder or whatever you call it, Windows, where you can see your folders.
You mean my control panel?
Yeah, no, all the way down on your toolbar, and the last thing that's got that picture of the folder. It used to be called a desktop. I don't know what you call it now. Yeah, that. Open that. Can't we see your? Yeah. And so you've got your. Designing and writing interactive texts. See where you've got the empty? It's a Chrome file.
Yes.
Drag that into your TiddlyWiki folder. There you go. And now go back to your Chrome. You only have to do that when you get an empty because it downloads it automatically, but you have to manually put it in your TiddlyWiki folder. And now in Chrome, go File Open or Apple O or Control O.
You mean you want to brand a new page?
Well, that's to get a new tab. So Control O to open a file, or you can go File Open, or there you go. And navigate to empty, which is going to be from desktop. TiddlyWiki. Okay, and then open empty. So now you've got your very own, and look at the URL. Okay, so file:// that's where it should be. And now let's create a new Tiddler. And whatever. Save it. And you should see that red arrow and saved wiki, and notice it's saved down there. Okay. Yep. Now that's your backup, so you don't mess with that. Now Control reload, or just reload. Refresh. And did it save it? Look under recent. Yay.
Yes, I did.
Look at that.
Now, that's like half the battle.
Oh boy.
Now we got to get you to serve them on the web so that I can see them. Okay, so now you go to CyberDuck. I'm sorry, go back to DesignWrite back in your browser. The first tab used to be DesignWrite. There it is. And we've done steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll scroll down, and we did 4. And so now you can go back up to the, we need the other Mac OS workflow for CyberDuck or something it's called. Serving via FTP on SUNY IT, next one, that one, yep. Okay, so there's a link to the next one, that one. The second link is what you want. And that way, if we get messed up, we'll remember it, but I'll show you how to do it on CyberDuck. So don't lose that page.
Are we going to do it now, or are we going to do it at another session?
It will take I got 10 more minutes. We can do it in 10 minutes, I hope.
Okay.
And I'm just going to wing it on the exercise tomorrow. You'll see. So you want to open up CyberDuck. And quick new connect. We'll do what's it? File new connection maybe. Open connection. Okay, open connection. And the name of the server is ftp.sunyit.edu. And the protocol up above it is S for secure. SFT. Oh, dude, no, that's not it. The protocol above it is SFTP. No, that's right. The protocol above it, you had it there for a second. Pull down above it for SFTP. There it is. Yep. And notice that, yep. And your username is your username. Your ID. And then your password. Don't type it on yeah, there you go. And that's your SitNet password, not your TiddlyWiki password, right? And connect.
Wait a minute.
Like your Gmail, sunyit.edu password, your real password. Yep, and connect. And allow. Okay, and the action here, to the left there's the word action. Yep. And we want to do a make dir, new folder, new folder. And we want to call it public underscore HTML, lowercase p. And create. And go back to that PDF that I had you pull up in your browser, I think. Yep. And create public. It doesn't say what the properties are. Okay, it's good enough. So let's go back to and now under here we'll create a you know what, let's just go for it. It should be good enough. So now let's do action and upload. There it is. And navigate to your TiddlyWiki. And select empty and hit choose. Allow. Oh, you know what? We forgot to stick it inside of public HTML. So you can just drag and drop empty into public HTML. Yep. And move it. Yep. Okay. So I think it'll work. One more step. Go to your web browser. And in a new tab, type people.sunit.edu/tilde your SITNet ID. The tilde is, yep, /empty.html.
Well, if you need help finding things in the shop, just let us know.
I can see over there.
Hey, it worked. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
So
Cool.
that's your TiddlyWiki being served on the web now.
Okay.
So what you want to do is make sure you don't edit this. You only want to edit the one in the other tab. Go to one of your other tabs. Close that. We don't want that. Yeah, we can close all the. You can close that if you want. Yep, we don't need that. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Done. Done. Whoa, there we go. So they're the same, except one is file : / / and the other is, look at the next tab. People. So if you were to edit, I'll show you just in case you get stuck and you do all this work and you say, I just edited the one on the web. So create a new tiddler on the web. Go ahead, create a new tiddler. Call it, this is a mistake. Okay, and save it. And notice it didn't save or anything. Your red arrow is still lit.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just imagine that you did a bunch of this. You didn't notice it. Click that save button. You're going to have behavior that's inconsistent with It's not very clearly inconsistent, is it? Yeah, so now you just lost your work pretty much. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you that. So that's even scarier because so close. Go to the first one. Huh? It thinks it saved it, but yeah, it's like that work is gone unless you manually drag. This is a mistake from the name of the tiddler in the recent list.
So I would have to drag this into.
Yeah, you have to drag it from the list. There, down there. Yep, drag. This is a mistake there. See if you can get the link. Move that. Click and hold and drag around. Yeah, and now put that in your tiddler in tab 2. Wait, don't let go yet. Now bring it down. Let go. And now import it. So
Wow.
now okay. So this is your original empty. Close this. Sorry, I gave you the wrong thing.
That's all right.
Yep. So if you see this error, close the second tab. Hit OK. Yeah, you have to hit OK. And cancel it. And close the second tab. That's when we opened it the wrong one. Leave. Yeah. The second tab now, that's better. Notice it's got designing and writing interactive text / empty. That's still the wrong one. Let's close that again. Now look at the URL, designing and writing interactive text / TiddlyWiki / so it's got to have that whole long one. What's the last tab there? That's your backup because it's got a date on it on the URL. So you can close that.
Does this get saved anywhere? The one that says backup.
Saved it gets automatically saved, and I'm going to show them to you in a second. You can close that tab too. Yeah, so now you can drag this as a mistake from the first tab to the second tab. Yep. Okay, and import it. And so, and now when you save, now it's getting saved all the time, so that's good. Okay, now you still haven't moved it back to the web, so you have to go back, once you make changes on your hard drive, you have to go back to CyberDuck. And action upload.
May I have your attention, please? The library will be closing in 20 minutes.
Yep. Did you select empty? Yes, you did. Oh, we still missed it. So you have to go into public HTML. Now drag and drop, and it should say, do you want to replace it? You're going to say, yeah. Move and overwrite. Now click on public HTML. Double click on it down below. Yeah. Okay. So now when you do an upload, it will automatically go into that directory. So that's a longabout way of saving your own TiddlyWikis and not using TiddlySpot. I'm not sure it's worth it.
So every assignment that you give us, if I were to save it in there, would the most recent assignment override the older assignments? Is that what we're doing here?
Well, you don't overwrite it. You just keep building on the same wiki. You just don't create another TiddlySpot. You just keep writing in the same one. You wouldn't really be overwriting it.
Okay.
You've got objects 3 working, so you've got objects working, so let's use that.
Okay, yeah, I guess it makes sense sticking that for the time being.
Yeah. And are you finding the videos at all helpful, or are they kind of annoying and too slow?
One way is very helpful, actually.
I like
the videos about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, so I'll continue to do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do more tomorrow, and I'll record another set tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna, in fact, I'll give you a quick preview if you don't mind. That way you can test my ideas. Go to news.google.com. Okay, and see that? Do you see a tiddler? You see the white square around the top story? Just scroll down. You see those are all those little white squares? Rectangles maybe? Scroll down and down the middle story stream. Yep, there's one. Scroll down. Keep going. Yeah, see there's like the US military. Just pick one of those. And see how those are kind of like tiddlers, right?
Yes.
And so click on one of them, any one of them. Just in the white space in the middle of the, not a story, just click on the white space in the middle there. Yeah. Did you click on it? Okay, so maybe do the down arrow to the right. Okay, instead of clicking on a story though, let's just operate within this. Interesting. So just go back to Google News tab. Yeah, and just operate, there's a little down arrow, there it is. Yep, they click on one of those down arrows. And so now, so right there, let's look at the Russian jet. And so without clicking on anything, yep, just let your mouse linger. Click on that, expand story. And now let your mouse linger. How many different stories can you get to without going there? Not that one, right? That's 1, 2, and if you linger there, I think it will give you the URL somewhere on your screen. Yeah, down on the bottom you get the URL. And so that becomes the headline and the link. And you also see there's a source, NBCnews.com, and there's a time 2 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when you do view full coverage, we get more. And you get a little bit of tab going on there on the left, related. Those are tags. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out ways to kind of make a TiddlyWiki look like this for about 20 news stories.
Oh, okay.
So you should be able to basically reverse engineer it, and that will teach you the relationship. That'll teach you linking, tagging, transcoding, filtering, and templating.
Are we going to write the stories ourselves?
No. You're welcome to if you'd like. But I mostly want you to get I mostly want you to build navigation systems right now. This is a lot of construction, and then next week we can start with content. If you'd rather do something like this with your own content, that's fine too. If you've got, if you've got your own website, if you've got existing content that you could put into some sort of format that looks like this a little bit, with the front page and then 5 or 7 pieces after that. You could do that with your own stuff. But I just thought this was easier. We can, do you ever view source? You can get so if you can view the source of this page. I don't remember how to view source in this. Yeah, view page source. There we go. And let's search for Russian. So you can just search, what do you want, Windows Control S maybe, or Apple? Yes, capital R Russian. Space jet, I think. Yeah, there it is. You see the Russian jet, the orange.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play with that, and that's right around that is going to be the full link to that. And you can basically, let's see, if you go up a couple of lines, and we're looking for the ahref equals. It's just a couple of lines above. There's a /A, so it's going to be right after that /A. And we're going to basically, so I'm not sure we'll do this. Let's scroll up a little bit. You've got it. I lost your Russian now.
Oh.
There it is. Oh. Or we can just build it there. You can just, if you had a clipboard, do you have a clipboard buffer?
No, I never downloaded one.
You should, because then you could copy and paste the headline. We don't want their source code, but yeah. But in this one, you can copy and paste the headline, or just copy the headline, copy the URL, and copy the first bit of text, and you'll be on your, you'd be on your way. So basically, we're going to talk about how you would construct these objects that would look like Google News objects. So it'll be fun. Trust me.
Cool.
So yeah, and if you want to, I just showed you the source code. If you want to, you can play around with this, and you're looking for directly above there, you're looking for there it is, right one line above. The A class equals, do you see that? Right above the word Russian fighter. Right up one line. You were right there. One after that, click right in before that A. No, you were right there.
Yes.
Right before, right there, right before the angle bracket. Click into there. Not between, right between those two angle brackets. Click in. Yeah, and now you should be able to shift and hold, and you want to get to this. You want to go down a line. You don't have to go all the way across. Just go. There you go. And looking for the /A. Down a line, maybe. You'll find it. It's somewhere in there.
It's right after Black Sea.
Up there it is, right after
Right there.
Yep,
Yep.
up a line. You're right after Black Sea. Yeah, it might be the other direction.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. You'll play with it and you'll get it. Or you can just copy paste, get a clipboard buffer. It's easier to copy paste than to edit source code. But either way, and then we're going to basically build a navigable replica of Google News for some story. So I will see you online tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
And hope that helped you, Marvin, and hope that helped you, Patty. Did you want to go back and share your screen for a minute?
Oh, and me?
Yeah.
I actually have been watching everything you've been doing with
Okay.
Marvin, so
That's fine. Okay, great.
we're good.
Yeah, and we'll just keep hacking at it, and it's good to see you guys in class and online. So
Library will be closing in
Good to see you too. Take care.
well, thanks for taking the time.
Yep, sure.
The library will be closing in 10 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one, guys.